Hey, crypto family. So it's good to see we've had a rally today. If you want to call it a relief rally, a dead cat bounce, whatever you're thinking, at least it is a rally. So Bitcoin is up to $6,545. It's up 1.15%. Ethereum's up 2% to $232. Ripple's been doing pretty good, up 6% to 30 cents. And then Stellar as well has been following it, up 6% at 21 cents. So again, it's great to see a lot of these altcoins in the high single-digit percentages, a couple of double-digit percentages. But let's go over exactly, why Bitcoin has a little rally right now and what we can expect moving forward. And I'm also going to cover the Goldman Sachs news and how it was actually fake news, and going to see how that plays into tomorrow and moving into this weekend. So looking at the drop we had, again, this is the 4-hour chart. I explained, this is one of the biggest drops I've seen in such a short amount of time. And we can see, it fell over $1,000 in one day, which is huge. And you can see it fell to a low of $6,181, just above this support level I drew of around $6,100. Now, from there, it did have a bounce, which is to be expected because all indicators, were oversold. The RSI was way oversold. Pretty much every indicator was oversold, so there had to be some type of bounce. Now that begs the question, is this a dead cat bounce, or we're going to keep declining, or was this the bottom? So I think, this is just a temporary bounce. I think there is definitely still some more downside, but, there is possible a couple days of positive price action. So first, let's look at a couple of reasons why. So first, you have this 9 on the DeMark indicator. You have a 9, and that's usually a red 9 is a indication that a reversal is imminent. So as you can see, the next candle was a green candle that printed and 2 more after it. So that's the first reason why, because this is way oversold, and even on the TD sequential charts, we can see that, and a reversal happened. And again, the RSI was way oversold, so that has some more positive momentum behind it. And then pretty much just, a lot of people trying, you can call them bottom feeders, just a lot of people who are trying to catch the knife, so to speak. Because this was such a drastic drop. So eventually they thought, okay, eventually it has to bounce. So I think that's where we're at right now. Some big resistance lines we're looking at is the 200-day moving average. So I mentioned, if we fell through this, then we would keep on going. And we fell through 6,700 and plummeted down all the way to 6,181. Now, if we can breach this 6,700 level, then I definitely think we can test this 128-day moving average around 6,750 to 6,800. And then from there, we'd be looking at the 50-day moving average of around 7,000. So again, these are some levels to look out for. But again, if you are trading Bitcoin right now, I cannot stress enough, set your stops, take your profits accordingly. Don't get too greedy, because you never know when this market could turn again and start declining again. So, the support levels we're looking at right now, you can even say, that 6181, we're looking to hold that, or these previous supports on the daily charts, which are 6100 and that $5,800 level. So these two are the huge supports. If we break these, then again, look out below. We're going a lot lower. So now let's talk about exactly what news, the news yesterday, and how it is actually fake news and it was just spreading FUD. So you may have heard Goldman Sachs dropping their crypto trading desk, initiative that they were doing. And that caused a lot of FUD in the market. I don't think it was the only reason why we plummeted, but again, it was just some negative news in addition to all the indicators stating that we may have a reversal, kind of compounded on itself, and everything dropped. So, article came out today at Cointelegraph a couple hours ago. It says, Goldman Sachs CFO, which is the chief financial officer, recent reports about crypto trading desk are, quote, fake news. It says Goldman Sachs Chief Financial Officer Martin Chavez said that recent reports about the company abandoning its plans to open a cryptocurrency trading desk are fake news, CNBC reported September 6th. At the TechCrunch Disrupt conference in San Francisco, Chavez reportedly said that reports about the company's intentions for a crypto trading desk were unfounded. He quotes, "I never thought I would hear myself use this term, but I really have to describe that news as fake news." So this probably comes to a relief to a lot of you who, were wondering, oh man, the Goldman Sachs news is going to, keep pushing the market down. And if they don't invest in cryptocurrency, it's going to, dissuade other banks from doing so. Well, it's good to see that that was actually fake news. And it says, rumors that Goldman Sachs planned to establish a crypto-focused unit by the end of 2018 were initially reported by Bloomberg in December. However, on September 5th, they reported saying the firm is scrapping crypto trading desk plans. And basically what Chavez said, the CFO, he says that there was excitement over the potential trading desks and it may have been premature. So basically what he says here is they need to create a custodial solution, so a place that their clients can hold their cryptocurrency, similar to what Bank of America is doing, before they can actually open a crypto trading desk and deal with all those cryptocurrencies. So again, they are still working on it, but it says there's not a time frame on it. So I think it was misconstrued. A lot of people were jumping the gun, and basically it was just misinterpreted. So they are still working on that crypto trading desk, but they first need to see an institutional grade custodial solution for Bitcoin, and we're interested in having that exist, and it's a long road. So that's what they said. And again, that's some great news because, that was a significant drop, and just any FUD that adds to those drops, is no good. So it's great to see that was FUD, it was fake news, and, hopefully this is the beginning of a rally that we have. And I mentioned, always be ready for another downturn, but ride these rallies as long as you can. So just wanted to put that out there to ease some tension. And last but not least is an article I found on Cointelegraph, and it says, survey half of American millennials interested in using crypto. So they took a survey from August 29th to 30th of over 1,200 respondents. And it said, of the people who believe that cryptocurrencies will become widely accepted, over 1/3 say they would be interested in converting to primarily using a cryptocurrency rather than the US dollar. However, 57% said they would not be interested in converting away from the US dollar. Millennials are almost equally split between being interested, 48%, and not interested, 50%. And it says, according to the poll, 79% of Americans know of at least one cryptocurrency, where Bitcoin appeared to be the most well-known, which is crazy to think, already 79% of people know about Bitcoin. It says the leading crypto is familiar to 71% of respondents. And it says Bitcoin is the leading altcoin, or is followed by leading altcoin Ethereum. And then it says 87% of those who have heard about Bitcoin have never interacted with it, which this was a huge number because 87% not even interacting with Bitcoin. That is a huge volume and a huge amount of cash flow that could potentially be brought into the market. And it says, 49% of the respondents claimed that they were glad they had not purchased crypto earlier and do not plan to, which this 49%, you could take 10, 20% of them as when they see Bitcoin that's rising again, you can bet that some of them are going to FOMO into it and start buying it. And then 50% say they wish they bought Bitcoin earlier. And then they said 34% do not think that crypto will become widely accepted, while millennials demonstrated the most positive approach to cryptocurrencies, with 44% of them predicting a wider adoption. So it said per the survey, only 9% of respondents own crypto. So I think this was the biggest article here because they conducted a study, which it was a global study, and it says it involved 15 countries polling 1,000 people each. And then per that survey, only 9% of respondents own crypto. So from 15,000 people, 9% of them, you do the math, and that's about, I would say 135 people. So, it's 135 people, which is crazy. 135 people out of 15,000 say they've heard about cryptocurrency. This already beat 1,350 people. But either way, only 9%. There's still a ton of potential for the amount of people that can enter cryptocurrencies. So I just want to bring this out, showing you that people are becoming aware of them, but they're still not invested in it yet. So there still is a long way to go. I think we're going to see Bitcoin, reach all-time highs, within the next year. And I think there's so much potential for it, and just people are really asleep because a lot of people are thinking that it's too late to buy Bitcoin and you can't make money, which is another video I'll go over. But yeah, I think there's a lot of potential, and just wanted to shed some light on the situation about Goldman Sachs, and hopefully, we can start to have a little rally here and moving forward. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, comment if you have any questions, and please subscribe if you haven't. Until next time, thanks for watching. Hey, crypto family. So it's good to see we've had a rally today. If you want to call it a relief rally, a dead cat bounce, whatever you're thinking, at least it is a rally.